Okay, so as we discussed, we need to talk a little bit about workflow rule, process builder, then we'll go with the flow. Well, so someone is very new, like if you are not already familiar about the workflow rule, then just as of now think in Salesforce, when we need some automation, like if I say when some record updation will happen in my org, or maybe when a new record will be created, when new lead will be created, we need to perform some action, and that will be automatic. Means as soon as I created a new lead record, and after the creation, maybe during creation of lead, suppose we are not adding any description, okay, and we are adding some zip code here, maybe, and based on this zip code, we need to update the description of this lead. Just a very basic use case I am talking here. Means we need to perform some automation, or it might be possible when email is blank, and when you creating a new lead, email is blank, just one basic example, then we need to create one task. We need to create one task automatically, assign that task to the lead owner. You need to update the email, right? Just for example. So here we think about the automation tools, and we have automation tools like workflow rule, process builder, flow builder. So little bit about the workflow rule. When you go to setup, and in the setup, when you find workflow, again some network issue, but that's fine. I hope you can hear me. So if we see here workflow rule, workflow rule, okay. So we need to create a new workflow rule, and with help of workflow rule, we can do these things. Means we can create a new task, we can send email alert, we can update other field. I have given one example, based on one field value, update the description of lead. Similarly, we can send outbound message, generally one type of call out, means we are going to call external system API with help of outbound message. So I suggest please explore, read these things in details. For the workflow rule, I will also share one of the trailhead module with you all, so you can learn and you can explore more about workflow rule there. So these are some of the basic level, means the when you need some automation, then we do when we create workflow rule. Okay, now I'm going to talk about little bit about process builder. Process builder, in summarized way, if we say, then process builder is advanced version of workflow rule. Means you can automate the record from process builder as well. You can also send email alert from process builder. You can also create task from process builder. Only one thing, outbound message, this option is not in process builder. So what happened, if you see some people like org where lots of workflow rule was created, so now what we suggest, Instead of creating workflow rule, create process builder. Okay, because process builder is advanced version of workflow rule. But still, as I mentioned, we have some existing workflow rule, maybe some org which is running from years. So there are lots of workflow rule already working properly. Then that's cool. If you need to change something, we can change. And we talk about the migration. Like suppose, as I mentioned, one thing can be possible from workflow rule. The same thing, the same automation can be possible from process builder as well. So now, if you have workflow rule in your org and you need to add some more functionality to that workflow rule, then we need to take a call. You are going to update that workflow rule or you are going to create a new process builder. So if you are going to create a new process builder, because it might be possible you are going to utilize the power of process builder, you are going to utilize the enhanced functionality of process builder, that time suggestion is please migrate your workflow rule to process builder. Means the functionality may be field update, maybe email alerts or task. If those things is happening from workflow rule, then move these things to process builder, test your functionality, and yeah, deactivate your workflow rule. Then again, test your functionality. By the way, prior to proper testing, you need to deactivate that workflow rule and do these things in sandbox or developer org, not in production org. So I'm just talking of something high level because our session is for flow. But yeah, I'm happy that someone asked to talk about workflow rule as well as process builder. So on the basic level, everything expect like outbound message, because outbound message is not in process builder, else everything can be possible from process builder. So simply, if you want to learn workflow rule, then sure, go ahead, learn. And generally when it will be helpful, maybe if you are going to work in one Salesforce org where already some workflow rule are there, so you can utilize your there. Now if I go on process builder,
Hey, we are not able to hear you for last couple of seconds.
create process builder or you need to create flow builder, then again we need to take a good call. Nowadays flow builder is more enhanced. Flow builder has more ability than flow builder, sorry, than process builder. One example I want to give you: when you need to delete one record and when record will be deleted and you need to perform some automation, so process builder don't have option, so we can configure delete operation. Okay, means when we create a new process builder, then we have option to create process builder like let me give you a quick demo. So process name maybe update demo. Okay, when process starts we need to choose, so I'm going with record change. Okay, process builder can be also invoked from another process. It can be also started when platform event will received, but here I am talking about the record change. Record change means maybe very basic Like when you are going to create a new lead, then your process builder performs some action. So record change, save, and we need to choose object name. So I am talking about lead, so we can choose lead here. Okay, and one question, record is created, or maybe if you want this automation when record is created as well as when record will be edited. So if you need that option, okay, maybe when I'm going to create this lead, then automation should work, and later when someone is going to edit that lead, then again automation work. Then I will choose this option. Okay, as of now skip this advance for make it simple. Now save it. When you decided ki, okay, this process builder will execute when lead object will be created or updated. I mean lead record will be created or edited. Then we need to define criteria. Criteria means when you need to perform that logic. So maybe for just basic level, I need to perform that logic only when country is USA. Okay, so give a criteria name something ki, okay, country name is USA. Conditions are met. Okay, which condition? So you have option to choose ki conditions are met, then I will choose the condition here. Maybe you are good in formula, then you can create some formula logic here ki if formula will return true, then only this next actions will occur. And you can also go with no criteria, but I am going with conditions are met. And which condition? Choose a field, country, choose equals string, I said USA. Okay, by the way, hard coding practice should be avoided, but just for demo here I'm going to show you ki when lead, I will creating a lead and country equal to USA, all condition running. You can add a row and you can filter your logic. Maybe you are going to add one more condition, then both condition or any, or maybe one and two, maybe one or two, or maybe you have some custom logic, you can customize your logic. But I have only one condition, so all the conditions are met. Okay, now save this. Very basic, I have created my first process builder. I have chosen the object lead when record is created. Then I have added one criteria, country equal to USA, save. Now if it is true, means when country is USA, then add action. If this will return true, then add action. Immediate action means immediately it will happen. Which type of action? You can see lots of actions, but remember in the workflow rule we have 4 actions. So this is enhanced version. We have lots of things. We can call apex class methods from here. We can create another record from here. Any record we can create from here, right? We can choose which record you need to create. Okay, sometimes in the requirement it happens, okay, when just for demo, when account is created, then maybe you need to create any child record. So this process will be created on this, like on the our account, and we will create one child record of any object. Or in this example, if process builder is running on lead, if I need to create a task, then I can choose task here. Okay, so similarly lots of things, but for simplicity, let's go with update record. Why? Because when country is USA, then automatically we need to update description. So update record, give a name, update lead record type, means what you need to update. See, select the lead record that started your process. So our lead is starting this process. So I am going to choose this first option. Okay, maybe you have some related record you need to update, you can go here, but as of now I am going to update the same record. So one learning age, you can update the same record and you can also update related record. Means if some object is related with lead, then you can update from here. Okay, so I am going with first option. You can do some practice on second option as well. So select the lead record, now choose. Okay, now you need to update the lead, every lead record which is going to satisfy this criteria, or you have a specific criteria. You only update the lead when some more specific criteria. So in this demo, no criteria. Okay, just update the record. You can filter here, you can add some more logic. Okay, when city is something else, then go next. But no, I want to update without any criteria. So okay, now what you need to update? So field in our requirement, I mentioned we need to update description, and you can have a string, you can create formula, you can choose some other field, maybe you are taking some value from another field, so you can choose that value. But in this demo I am going with very basic description equal to this leads country is USA. Okay, just for the basic demo. Save it. Three steps: lead object, record is created or edited, then criteria when lead country is USA, then immediate action, description need to update it with this one. Description will be updated. It is saved. We need to activate this process builder. Click activate. Now, if I go back and create one new lead, let me create one okay, so I am going to create one new lead where country, where is the country field? Country is USA. Okay, description is blank. When I click save, and I go on the description, you can see description is automatically updated with help of this process builder. So I said this is one automation tool. Now you can think one use case. If you're very new to process builder, then you can think one use case. Okay, when lead will be created, or maybe lead will be updated, or any object record will be created or updated. If you need to perform some automation, you need to do some activities, you can do this with help of process builder. Okay, so and now let me delete this. Let me change the country to something else. Where is the country? Here, maybe I'm going to change it with the India. And now I'm going to remove this description. You can see description is blank. Yeah, it was not updated because here is the criteria lead country equal to USA. Okay, so for more, we have very process builder module as well as process builder project on Trailhead. So please see process builder. So you can learn more about the process builder thing, workflow rule on Trailhead. So you can see one quick project, like something sample demo as I just completed. Similar demo you can access from here, and automate process, these things. Like you can go ahead and lots of demo. I should say, if you go with this build flow with flow builder, so this is for flow, but I will come back on flow very soon. Let me check process builder for you all. Or I will share the quick start process builder. This will be very helpful. And yes, yeah, automate your business process with Salesforce Flow. I guess in this there might be, but still I will share you some dedicated trail head trails, as well as I will share you some trail mixage where process builder and flow builder is also there. Now, anyone have any question related to process builder basic, what I have discussed? Please discuss. Then we'll go with flow builder. Anyone have any question, confusion? Maybe I was not able to explain properly, like how process builder is working from scratch, how we created from scratch. Please text. I don't see any question. So let me go very quickly on the flow builder basic. Satish, I am audible properly, right?
So you are
Okay.
audible.
Okay. So and now good. Network is good. Great. So let me deactivate this. Now I am going to talk something about our original, content of today's session. That's called flow builder. So as of now, what is not possible from flow builder, process builder? When record will be deleted and you need to do some action, that is not possible from process builder. So in that case, we create flow builder. Also, flow builder has something record triggered flow, very similar to this demo. Okay, very similar. Again, I can say the same thing can be achieved from the flow builder. This option, record triggered flow, when record is created, updated or deleted, but one thing is extra, like this is one deleted. Okay, so but what is extra? There is a question, if the same thing is going to happen with record triggered flow, then what is extra? So for that, I will come back again on this topic, but for the quick demo, I'm going to click record triggered flow. I'm going to choose next. As of now, click free form. So here we have option, we can control before the record is saved or after the record is saved. Means if you have to update something on same record, like if I talk about this demo, we have updated the country, then description was automatically updated, right? Or when we created the lead record and country name was USA, then description was automatically updated. So if we look in this requirement, means we are updating the same record, which record is starting the process. So this updation can be possible with before the record is saved. Means we are going to update the same record which record started the process. This is before event. If someone of you maybe from development background, you know trigger concept, then you know there is before trigger concept. If you are admin, no worry, this is something we are going to perform some action. We are going to perform some action in context of before record is saved in our database. So this example was perfect example. We are going to update the same record. So yes, update the description before saving to database. So we can achieve that functionality with this option, and Salesforce says this is 10x fast than process builders update action. Means if you need to update something on same record, go with flow builder, start before the record is saved. So now the same thing is possible from process builder, the same thing is possible from flow builder. Then suggestion is, in this scenario, if you are going to create something from scratch, then choose the flow builder. And after record is saved, just think one use case. We need to update the contact. We need to update the contact when account will be updated. We don't need to update same record because account is parent, contact is child. We need to update the child when parent is updated, right? Means we need to make sure the record is saved in database. So it means after the record is saved. Okay, when account record is saved, then we need to update contact now. So we'll choose after the record is saved. No worry, I'm going back again. Let me cancel this. I'm coming back on the flow again. What is flow? We need to use flow and lots of things, basic steps of flow. My suggestion is, I have not discussed lots of things in the process builder. Just I have given high level overview of process builder. But my suggestion is, if you are looking for learn, then explore on Trailhead. But now let's go and start flow. What is flow? We learned one. Sorry, 1 minute.
Question from Debbie before we start go on the flow. So can you take a look at the chat?
Yeah, it is possible to have, very good question. It is possible to have a flow or process triggered by clicking a button in a contact or account record. Very good question. So as I understand, can we trigger the process from button? No, we can't call the process builder from button, but we can call the flow from button. And yes, I am going to talk the same thing now very quickly. Just let me open this screen. Thank you for asking. I'm going to cover it on this screen itself. So I guess some network issue, but I'm sorry, it's not in control. Flows, it's opening. Can we try back this one? Yeah, now good. Okay. So when you click new flow, then you can see multiple options. screen flow, record triggered flow. So if I was talking automation tool, then I was only talking about this part. The flow can be launched when record is created, updated, or deleted. Okay. Now, what is screen flow? So screen flow, you can create some screen, you can design some screen. So which type of screen? Let me give you one sample use case. I am on the home page. Okay, I need to create a new lead record directly from here. Please give me one, a small screen here, and I need to enter name, company name, click and create a new lead. I don't need to go here on the lead. Okay, it might be possible. I am on the account record. Here we have add one screen here, and we can directly create some record from there. Now we can achieve those with help of flow. But if I say go back on the home, if I say add one screen here, cool, on not only basic screen, on that screen give user some option. Which type of option? Maybe I need one screen, enter the name, company name, means lead name, company name, click next button, then new screen, give option to upload some files, next button, then some other screen. Means one type of step by step guide you want to give. So please read it. Guides user through a business process that's launched from lightning page, experience cloud sites, and from quick actions. So this is the answer of your questions. You asked me, can we call process or flow from buttons? So yes, when we create a quick action, then in that quick action we have option to call a flow. We can call a flow from the quick action, and after click of that quick action, one flow will be called, and you can process your logic there. So very quickly, I am going to add a for you how to create a new screen flow. Okay, so step by step screen, first screen, then next. I will show you in one demo. Maybe that screen can be very basic screen. So without writing any piece of code, just think, if we don't have this screen flow, then you need to create a lightning component. Or maybe if you love visual force page, like from our traditional, then maybe you are going to create a visual force page for that type of experience. Take some input from user, then click next button, then show some output, again take input, next button, create some record, means some guided steps. Then here we are not talking about coding. These things can be possible with screen flow. Record triggered flow, if you need some automation where you don't need to click anything, right? It will be happen automatically. Very similar use case, the same thing, the same example can be possible here itself. Here is one addition I shared you. We have option to control before or after. We also have one option, record triggered flow on delete. Means when record is deleted, you need to perform some option, then flow can be launched. Apart from these both options, we have another thing. Maybe you need some task in future, you need some automation in future, you can specify the time with this option, scheduled flow. We can go with the platform event, like when platform event message received, your flow should process some logic. And there is another, like one flow can be called from another flow, and generally one flow can be called from process builder as well. If you go back in our process builder, so if I go here in the let me clone this process builder. So I'm coming back on process builder. Please don't confuse. In process builder, if you need to add some new functionality, then you need to deactivate, then need to clone. And when I add action, then we can also call flow in the process builder. So for this, like calling the flow from process builder, we need to choose auto launch flow. But let's go in simple, just let's focus on screen flow as of now. We can't learn everything in one day. No, we need some time, we need to spend some time, and we'll go step by step. So I am going to show you a quick demo of screen flow. Click screen flow. Next, free form as of now, that's fine. This is the view of our flow builder. This is flow builder. This area is our area where we will build our logic. So now let's start thinking. I told I need a simple page where we can create lead. Okay. So if you see in the left side here, this side elements, we have interaction section, screen is option. So let's drag screen. Okay. Let's give label. Label name is anything, welcome screen. Now here you can see we have some text. Drag the text. Okay, I need two text. Drag the another text. By the way, for taking name, we have name field as well, but make this demo very simple. I have added two text. What I did, click text here, drag here, right? So let me delete. I need two text. First text, click on that. It will ask you label. Give it name. Okay, maybe last name. Remember, in the lead we have last name, first name option, and last name is required field. So I am going to mark last name. Okay, if you need required, then mark this required. You have different option here. We can add some validation logic. Maybe if we need to validate the input. Suppose if you need to enter the area code, zip code, then we can validate. So, but in this, you can also add help text, but I am going with very basic. Last name, API name automatically, name. Click on this, and I want company name. Okay, required. Sorry, a spelling mistake. Company, last name, company name. Click done. We have created our first screen in this flow. Now let's drag this and link this. Sorry, what is happening? Yeah, what I did, say, click here and screen. Okay, now if I save this, click here, save button, then my first screen flow. Give some meaningful name, add description, click save. We have very good tools here. Debug option. We can debug this flow. How? Click debug. When you click debug, then we can view this screen, how it is, looking, how it will behave in the real time at the run time. So we have option like run and test, but session is go with debug option, so that you can check debugging log. So it's loading. Yeah, I'm sorry again. So okay, click run. Some network. Okay, you can see like my flow is here, right? Last name for a company name is coming, and this is debug details. The Om Prakash, my username, user ID started the flow. Okay, and if I enter something, maybe last name equal to my name, Prakash, company name equal to demo, and click finish. Finish, because see, I have only added one screen, right? I have not added any logic now. I am just taking the input from user, and you can see debugging option, value at runtime Prakash, value demo, and I clicked next, done. So now you can easily think, Om, you need to create record here now, right? I need to create a record, means I need to perform some logic. So here you can see screen, I have used this, right? We have some action, we can drag action, and we can add some actions from here, but as of now leave this. Directly go to logic section. In the logic section you can see we have assignment, decision, and loop. But here we don't need to assign anything. We already taken input from user. Our requirement is directly create a new record. We need to create a new record. So here behind, below the logic, you can see data, create record, update record, get record, delete record. What we need? Create record, because we need to create a lead. So create record, given label create lead. Okay, how many records? One record, because I am taking one input. Use all value from record? No, use separate value, because we have separate value. We have name field, we have company field, because remember in the flow we are taking name and company name. So I have chosen this one. It will come something, if we have your one variable will be like record type, but forget this. For simple demo, let's go with this one. Okay, I'm not going to confuse you with lots of things as of now. So each separate. Okay, you can see create record of this object. Okay, object, which object you need to create? Lead object. So lead object. Now set field value for the lead. Okay, you are going to create lead. Which field? So my field is last name field on lead, and assign some value to last name. If you click here value, you can see screen component. In previous screen I have created two input, remember, company and last name. So choose last name from here. We don't need to create variable in this demo. Variable is container simply. So we don't need to create variable. We have just already we already have screen component last name. So I am telling to system lead object, we need to create lead. We need to assign last name of this lead equal to last name coming from screen. Add field. Now here company, required field on lead company. So company I want to give value. See, screen component company. In previous screen we had company. So create lead, last name company. Company means company field. This company is coming from screen. Done. And here drag this and link this. Okay, and what I want, just for demo, after this this create logic, I need to display one message just for demo. So another screen, what we need to simply go on screen, drag screen again, simply go click here, add label, maybe output. Okay, and here drag one, you have display text, display text, display text, display, and here I'm going to print lead is created, id is means lead id age, you can insert resource, see lead id from create lead variable automatically coming from create lead, choose this. And even confused ki what is create lead, nobody, done, this is create lead. Okay, create lead, so id is automatically coming from this uh, action, I can say, or this screen you should say, like basically this create record action, create record is happening from here. So name is create lead. So when I was in this screen, when I click insert, means here display text is for output, display text, insert resource, then you can see lead id from create lead was our create action. Okay, so lead is created, lead id is this value, done. Now we can link this, see what is happening. Let me delete this, let me delete this, let me delete this, means once we created your, simply this will go here, now this will go here, it will go here. Okay, done, save this. Now if I need to debug, click debug here, debug option here, here is run option, if I directly run, only difference is, let me show you, I clicked debug, so debug, run, give last name Prakash, company name demo again, and now no finish button, we have next button, because after this screen we have something. So after the click of this is was called, and then this screen was called, and you can see the output of this screen, because this is not output now, screen will visible, the screen, then process, then screen, and here is our final screen. Lead is created, lead id is, this is value, and now you can finish from here. And this is power of debugging. If something wrong happened, you can check the debug here. Okay, if I click run, then the same process will, let me show you, everything will be remain same, but this section will be not available in run. So by the way, debug and run each tools, you can test your flow here with help of these options. If you need some debugging, then go with debug. If you need directly run, then again create another record, Prakash again, demo, another demo, next, and see it is final output, no debugging this side now, means I can say my screen is working good, my flow is working as per expectation. My expectation was take some input from user, create a lead record up and show some message here. Okay, this is very basic demo, by the way. You can have multiple screen, after this screen you have a next screen for taking some input, you can have next screen for different functionality, but now it is tested, so it was already saved. Save it. Actually I have adjusted this thing, so again I need to save, activate this, don't forget this activation, activate this. Now go back on home page. If I go here, edit page, then you, what is our flow name, my first screen flow. Okay, so go back to the our this page editor, our app builder, you all aware, Lighting App Builder. So now on this in this section we need to add the flow. So you can see in the left side here is flow option, right? Flow, Now the same flow can be also accessible from our action, quick action. But in this demo, let's drag and add a verb here. Here, now when I click on this, then this section should loaded. But now we need to choose my first screen, means all screen flow is available here, but my current screen flow name was my first screen flow. Choose this and save it. Okay, go back, and now on the home page we have one screen flow. Now without navigating anywhere, we can directly create one record with a step-by-step process from here. Next, created, finish. Okay, we are on the same back, quick, but it is very basic demo. When generally we will have multiple screen, you can create on the same flow. If I go to the lead section, we have multiple lead created, because this is final one, and something during the debugging, like when I click debug now, there was a record created in my org, and when I click run from here, again the record was created, right? So in this very basic demo, if you have any question, please ask. I think we are going something more than our time, but we have discussed some of the basic concepts. So anyone have any issue, please discuss. Any question? Maybe I was not able to explain properly, then please ask. I will try to explain again. Satish, so I think we are good for today.
Yes, Om. Yeah, I think we are good for today because we went a little over.
Yes, yes. So I hope it was. Yeah, sorry. I hope it was little bit informative, because I think we have tried some basic like workflow, and then process builder, then some basic about the flow. So I'm going to share some trailhead module here as well, so you can do practice. So yes, please continue, Satish. You have
Yes.
to share something? Yeah.
Yes, sure. Thanks, Om. Team, probably what we can do is we can schedule one more meetup with the Salesforce flow, and then we can talk about other futures, like we can have a demos like this. So I will schedule sometime next month, and then I will send a invite link to everybody so that we can join together again, and then first we'll check with Om availability, if he has any availability next month. So probably we can schedule for a Saturday, and then we can talk about the part 2. So that's the way you will be having a much understanding, more understanding about all other futures. Okay, so.
Okay, I see one question. So any possible way? So we only have option to send outbound message from workflow, but generally what happen, like if we have some complex API call out, then we can call out use Apex for those call out, and we can have those logic in Apex. But for directly sending outbound message, we need to send from workflow rule itself. So yeah, thank you very much, Satish. I agree. Let's have some, maybe you can send one feedback form, survey form to all participants. If they want some more session, we can go with some more details. And today it was one type of overview. If someone wants we should have some presentation PPT, and we can discuss something from very basic, we will try that as well. And there is also some great tutorials on YouTube. I will also share those links, and Satish, you can email to all our participants. Okay.
Okay, sure, Om. We will do that.
Once again, thank you, Satish, for having me today. Thank you, everyone, for joining me and having with us today. I know it's a little late, but yeah, again, and have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Nice meeting.